Completing market research is an amazing tool or strategy to use to ensure that what you create actually is profitable. Especially as a new coach, it's going to be extremely imperative that you fully understand your audience. This helps you to create courses, programs, one-on-ones, and the like that actually serves not only your business, but serves the collective as well. Sadly, a lot of times people overlook this process, and because they're so inspired or so excited, they move straight into creation, which in the long run leaves them overwhelmed, leaves them uncertain, and sometimes leaves them with creating content, courses, programs, or curriculum that doesn't actually sell. But don't worry, today's video, I'm going to talk about market research, how to utilize it, the different ways that you can utilize market research, and the truth that most people won't talk about. Market research is something that I recommend for every single client that I work with. Now, a lot of times people want to run past market research and straight into the creation phase because they're excited or they're inspired and they're ready to just share with the world what it is that they have inside of their head. But unfortunately, when they overlook the market research process, they end up creating content, courses, programs, curriculums, one-on-ones, all the things that doesn't sell or leaves them feeling defeated and disheartened. But don't worry, that won't be you any longer, because after today's video, I'm not only going to talk about the different ways to use market research, I'm going to share the benefits of market research, and I'm going to share a secret regarding market research that most people won't discuss. When I say complete market research or do market research, a lot of people cringe, and I don't blame you because it sounds like something for college students or fancy researchers, but the reality is if you want to have an impactful and profitable business, market research is going to be necessary. The cool thing is there's not just one size fits all approach to market research. You can use surveys, you can use polls, you can use observations, you can do one-on-one interviews. The point is to gather insight from your ideal client so that when you're creating in alignment with what it is you desire, and more importantly, what it is that your audience is also seeking as well. So there are tons of benefits of market research, and I want to share those so that you don't try to run away or shy away from it. The first thing is when you do a market research, it helps you better understand who your ideal client is and where your ideal client is at, so that when you're ready to create and you're ready to launch, you know exactly where to find your audience. The second benefit of market research is it helps you to lay a healthy foundation for what it is that you want to build upon with your business. Many businesses build without that market research, and that's why, unfortunately, a lot of businesses aren't successful. When you're laying that groundwork, you know and better understand from which to build on. Along with that, laying that foundation, it can help you understand how to make more informed decisions as it relates to your business overall. Also, with market research, it helps you to better understand what your ideal clients are struggling with or in what area they're looking for support with, and helps you to consider how you can show up and provide that. Finally, one of the greatest benefits of market research is it helps you to better understand how your ideal client views your business and can help you see or get more insight into where there are potential gaps in your business as well. And then you can begin to make shifts and adjustments to be able to create an impactful and profitable business. All in all, market research is your opportunity to gain insight into your ideal client and to be able to understand your market so that you can align your business with that successfully. Now that you understand market research, why it's important, and you understand that there's different ways you can go about it, I want to share a secret that I don't think enough people in the business world or space discuss. The truth is, market research is only one small piece of the puzzle. Even when you're digging deep and trying to understand your ideal client, a lot of times, probably more often than not, your ideal clients don't even know how to articulate what it is that they want. And this is why your vision, your idea, your inspiration is going to be so important, because you cannot allow market research to override what you know is important. For example, when I was creating my course, the Book Writing Bootcamp, as a coach, one of the things that I know that my audience was asking for was writing strategies. And writing is super important. But let's be honest, writing isn't the only part of the book writing process. You have to understand who you're writing to. You have to create an amazing cover. You have to write effectively and creatively and in a way that engages your ideal reader. And then you have to understand how to effectively publish and market your book. Now, if I had only focused on the writing based on that being the feedback that I was given, would my clients have been able to be successful? Probably not. So it's important for me to not only understand what it is that they desire, help them to be able to articulate it, and to be able to bring the information that they actually need as well. The truth is, you already have a powerful idea or some zone of genius that you're ready to share with the world, and you're just using market research to inform you with how you're going to go about it moving forward. The important thing to know is never let market research override what it is that you're desiring to do. Just allow it to inform you to take the next step. I'm going to give you a very tangible example of how this is played out. So take Thomas Edison, for example. Thomas Edison was the person that invented the light bulb. If Thomas Edison had done market research and asked people what they wanted, they probably would have said a lamp that doesn't go out after a while, burn out after a while, or a candle that stays lit for a longer time or doesn't light things on fire. I'm just giving ideas. But Thomas Edison took it a step further. He took their desires but offered them something that they didn't even know was available. Steve Jobs has a famous quote that a lot of business people reference, but I won't try to memorize it or quote it exactly because I'll probably botch it. But in summary, he basically says he understands what his ideal customer is asking for, but he gives them what it is that they need. And he quotes Henry Ford, who said himself, when he was creating cars, if he had asked people what they wanted, they likely would have said they wanted a faster horse. So he took what they wanted, but actually gave them what they need. This is the same approach that we need to take as coaches when we're doing market research for our business as well. Your job as a coach is to understand what your ideal client is looking for and then to offer them something that they don't even know is available. That's how you stay impactful, that's how you stay relevant, and that's how you ensure that you're profitable as well. So what I'm going to challenge you to do is to take a moment and consider the market research that you've already acquired, or if you haven't, dig into getting some of that market research. And then I want you to consider how you can utilize that market research and your inspiration and powerful ideas, combine the two and create something so transformational that even you are surprised.